Why small businesses need a different playbook. Most small business advice is written for firms with more people, more time, more budget, and more margin for error than most real micro-businesses actually have. That is one of the reasons small business owners so often feel frustrated by advice that sounds sensible on paper but does not fit the reality of their week. A small business is not simply a smaller version of a large one. It operates differently. It carries different risks. It has different strengths. And because of that, it needs a different kind of judgment. So in this video, I want to explain why small businesses need a different playbook, and why copying larger firms too closely often creates confusion rather than progress. The first thing to understand is that a lot of business advice quietly assumes scale. It assumes there are departments, specialist roles, spare capacity, and enough time for people to sit around planning, reviewing, optimizing, and refining everything in a polished way. But that is not how many small businesses actually operate. In a small business, the owner is often doing several jobs at once. Selling, delivering, quoting, fixing problems, chasing invoices, handling customers, and trying to think about the future in between everything else. So what gets described as best practice is often really just practice for firms with more resources than you. That does not make the advice evil, it just makes it mismatched. The second thing is that small businesses have strengths that larger firms often struggle to match. A small business can move faster, it can feel more human, it can adapt more quickly, it can stay closer to the customer, it can make sharper choices and create a more personal impression. Those are real advantages. But small firms often talk themselves out of these strengths by trying too hard to sound bigger, broader, or more corporate than they really are. And that usually weakens what made them attractive in the first place. The third thing is that small firms also carry different risks. They are often more exposed to customer concentration, more exposed to founder exhaustion, more exposed to underpricing, more exposed to vague positioning, more exposed to fragile cash flow. A bigger business may be able to absorb a poor decision more easily. A small business often feels it much faster. That means the margin for commercial muddle is smaller than many people like to admit. And that brings me to another problem. Copying larger firms too closely can actually make a small business worse. It can make the business sound too generic. It can encourage pointless complexity. It can create layers of polish that do not improve clarity. It can make the business look as though it is trying to imitate confidence rather than communicate real value. Small firms do not usually win by pretending to be large. They win by being clearer, sharper, more distinctive, more responsive, and more grounded in reality. So what does a better playbook look like? In my view, it starts with clearer positioning, a more honest understanding of what you are really offering, who it is for, and why someone should choose you. Then it moves into sharper pricing logic, because underpricing and commercial vagueness damage more small businesses than people care to admit. And then it depends on better judgment, less noise, less imitation, less panic-driven activity, more deliberate choices. That, to me, is the better playbook for a small business. Not pretending you are larger than you are, not drowning in jargon, not copying advice built for another kind of firm, but building a business around clarity, judgment, and practical reality. If that kind of thinking is useful to you, I've built the Small Business Advantage audio field guide for busy small business owners who want practical guidance on pricing, positioning, promotion, and risk. You can explore it at TradShack.com.